All right, so welcome to, I guess, the Type 2 Media YouTube channel. I made an intro video for this channel like 2 years ago, I think, and I haven't really done anything since then. But I figured today I would show you guys everything that sold on eBay over the weekend. So I've been doing a bunch of eBay selling since probably just before the pandemic. Actually, probably about 2 years before the pandemic. So I think 2018 is probably when I started going hard into the eBay stuff. I've been selling on eBay since 1999, I think, is when I created my account. And even before that, I was doing Yahoo Auctions. I have a really great story about selling on eBay when I was just out of high school, and how me and my brother ended up selling a bunch of loose change. It was probably like $6 worth of change or something. We ended up selling it for about 65 bucks. Probably could have gone for more, but I will tell that story on this channel at some point. But today, I just kind of want to run through what sold over the weekend and for how much, to give you guys an idea of what is selling and what you can make some money off of. Right now is garage sale season, so it's a great opportunity to find things that you can get for really cheap and sell them for a lot more. All right, so my focus on my eBay store is old video games, retro video games, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, Genesis, Sega, all that stuff. Mainly the cart-based games, but sometimes disc-based games, depending on if they're rarer or if I can make money off of it. So over the weekend, I sold about $400 worth of stuff. Actually, a little more because I had one sale on Amazon as well. But on eBay, I sold $400 worth of stuff, 10 items. So let's run through really quick and show you guys what sold. All right, so the first item was this old Boy Scouts of the Cossacks of Poland recaptured book. It's just a book. It's not in the greatest condition, but it's fine. I've actually had this listed for a long time. I got this in a lot of kids' books, older kids' books that I picked up at an estate sale. And this one finally sold for, I think it was $7.99 plus free shipping. So everything I do is free shipping. I just kind of build the price into, or build the shipping into the price of the items. I know a lot of people like to show exactly what people are paying for shipping. I just kind of come up with what I think shipping costs kind of in general, like an average, and then I just build that into the price. Sometimes I win on the shipping, depending on how far it's going. Sometimes I lose on the shipping, but kind of in the end it evens out, and then nobody has to worry about shipping prices and all of that. But yeah, this one sold for $7.99, free shipping, and I'll be able to send this media mail because it's a book, so it'll only ship for like $2 or something. So we got that. That was it in terms of non-video game stuff. So let's run through the rest of the video game stuff. Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. It's a little hard to see here. For the Game Boy Color. This sold on Amazon for, I think after fees and everything, it'll be about $19.99. So we got that. Thunderstrike for the Sega Saturn, which is complete with the disc and the manual and everything. That sold for $29.99 with free shipping. Then we have an original Nintendo DS console, not the DS Lite or anything, just the original DS with a charger, which I'm not going to show you. This sold for 85 bucks. So if you have these laying around and they still work, it's pretty nice. Then we sold Wario Land, Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Land 3 for the original Game Boy. That guy sold for $24.99. So some of these Game Boy games go for a good amount. Some don't, like this. We sold The Lion King for Game Boy for $8.99. Not a lot of profit in it, but it's kind of one of those games that you get in a lot and you pay up for some of the other games, and then this is just thrown in and you just get what you can get for it. I know a lot of people take the stuff that they don't think they could sell for a lot of profit or for a decent amount of money to make it worth it, and just kind of trade it in or try and sell it in lots or whatever. But I've got a system going that makes it so easy for me to list this stuff on eBay, and it's so quick that I just pretty much list everything. As long as I'm not going to lose money on it after the shipping costs or anything, I'll list it, even if it's like $1 profit. So that's one of the Lion King games. The next one that sold was ESPN National Hockey Night for the Sega Genesis. This one sold for $7.98. Then we have Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64. That sold for $29.99. We have San Francisco Rush 2049 for the Nintendo 64, an old rental copy. So it has the sticker over the label, the sticker over the back, but it still sold for $37.99. So, you know, even if you have some of those games that have rental stickers on them and stuff like that that are covering labels or whatever, as long as the labels aren't ripped and there's a possibility that the person might be able to get the label off, you could still get a decent amount for it. The next one I sold was Hydro Thunder for the Nintendo 64. This one sells for a good amount of money all the time. I've sold carts alone for $50, maybe even a little more. This one actually had the manual in almost perfect condition. So I sold this together for $69.99. When I shipped these, I put them in a plastic bag, and then I put them in between two pieces of cardboard to ensure that they don't get damaged during shipping. So that was a good sale. Then I sold The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron for the Gamecube. It's got all of its inserts, everything, the manual, the case. That one sold for $19.99. And then lastly, we sold a silver Game Boy Pocket. This is the original Game Boy, but they released a smaller version after a while because that other one was kind of big and bulky. But you can see it's got like some sticker residue and stuff, and the barcode stickers coming off, but it has the battery cover, which is harder to find. You find a lot of these Game Boys that don't have this, so when they have them, it's nice. The screen doesn't have many scratches. There's a few that you can kind of see, but it's overall in pretty good condition. And this sold for $55.99. I might have been able to get a little more for it, but based on the fact that it's not brand new and not in great condition, I dropped the price down a little bit. So that's that. So that is all that sold this weekend on eBay. A lot of stuff, actually not a lot of stuff sold last week, but this weekend was actually really good for me. Sorry about the camera getting blurry there towards the end, but yeah, so that's everything that sold this weekend. Looks like it was about $408.83 on eBay, and then Amazon will probably be at around another $19. I think it was 23 something, but I have to pay for shipping, so they take their fees and they give you a credit of $3.99 for shipping, at least in the way I have it set up. But then I have to pay the shipping, so it'll probably be $4 to ship it. I ship everything first class if I can. Video games aren't technically supposed to be shipped media mail because they have advertisements and stuff for other things, but the book that I have I could ship first media mail, so that'll be a little cheaper. And then that Sega Saturn game I always put in a box as opposed to like a padded envelope, because the Saturn games, the Sega CD games, and that kind of thing, the big plastic cases that those come in get cracked really easily. And so I try to avoid that if I can, because I don't want to get any returns. Returns are always annoying to deal with. But yeah, so that's what sold this weekend. I might keep doing this every weekend or every Monday to see what sells and just keep everybody updated so you can kind of figure out what's selling on eBay, what you might be able to make some money on if you have some of this stuff laying around in your closet or any of that. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. And don't forget that I will post that story about how me and my brother sold just a bunch of random loose change, nothing special about it, literally just change we found in a jar in our bedroom. worth about $6 or so, and we ended up selling it for over $60. So subscribe if you want to hear that story. All right.